This is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. We're here at the International Home and Houseware Show here in Chicago, Illinois. We're at the convention center and this place is ginormous. There's so many different booths and vendors and exhibitors to check out, and I'm here today to show you guys what's in the pipeline and what will soon be coming out, having to do with the appliances and kitchen tools that'll allow you to eat more fresh fruits and vegetables. That's what we're here about at DiscountJuicers.com. We want you to be as healthy as it can by incorporating as much fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet, and the products we offer allow you to do just that. So come along with me today on this tour of this industry-only trade show to find out about some of the newest and latest products. Now we're inside the 2012 Houseware Show, and this place is enormous. You can see some of the booths behind me. This is just like one half of this whole hall, and there are 3 of these halls. So far, I've walked half of this whole building, and I have a little pedometer with me today. I've walked 8,000 steps so far today, and I'm half done. So I'm gonna walk probably another 8,000 steps to see the other half, and then I'm gonna go check out the other halls for you guys to bring you guys the latest products. So what I'm gonna share with you next are some of the coolest and most innovative and upcoming products that you're not gonna learn about anywhere else. One of the things that's really interesting that I've seen so far are the number and the amazing number of knockoff vertical single auger style machines. It now seems like everybody and their brother in China is now making the vertical single auger style machines. Andrew Wheel is even coming out with a vertical single auger style machine now. So at least I've already seen about a half dozen vertical single augers, and you can be confident that I'll soon be testing many of the single auger juicers that will be on the market, and I'll also start to offer them. Although you always know that I will have my opinions on which model is the best overall. And so be sure to check my other videos if you haven't seen my videos on the vertical single auger style machines. In any case, on with this video, and let's go check out some of these cool booths here at the 2012 Houseware Show. Now we're at the Excalibur booth, and at the Excalibur booth, they're showing some really cool things. Now, Excalibur is the name in dehydrators. They've been working and making dehydrators for over 50 years. And let's check these out. So as you know, Excalibur has their standard dehydrators in a 9 and 5 tray and even 4 tray model. But what many people have been asking for is a small scale stainless model. Now they make large scale commercial units, but they're a lot of money, and now they'll be coming out with finally 100% stainless steel dehydrator. And here it is right here. This is a nice stainless steel unit, nice rounded corners. And this one will be NSF approved, so that means you could use it in your juice bars and restaurants, raw food cafes, or even just using it in your home. Let's check this baby out. This door is really nice, has 2 handles that just comes right out. 100% stainless steel here, as is this whole entire unit. Much like other Excaliburs, they have the timer on here and the adjustable thermostat. On the inside of this machine, you have 100% stainless steel trays. So this is definitely a really nice unit, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, John, how much is that unit gonna cost? Well, sit down for this number. It's gonna be in the $700 range. So around 700, maybe more, maybe less, but 700 bucks. So if you have a restaurant, this is the one you're gonna need to use, or just get the large commercial Excalibur. The other cool thing that's going on with this is that these trays are the standard 14 by 14 inch trays that you can now take into your standard Excalibur and take out these trays, and you could use these stainless trays if you don't want your food to come in contact with the plastic. You could put these trays in your standard Excalibur unit. So that's gonna be really cool, and DiscountJuicers.com will soon be making some tray kits available for you guys. You guys could stop dehydrating on plastic. And now we're gonna check out another booth here, and this is an exciting booth at that. We're at the L'Equip booth. Life and healthy balance is their motto. They sell many products that will allow you to live a healthier lifestyle, and their latest product will let you do just that. It'll let you eat and consume more fresh fruits and vegetables. And what we got here are a wall of the new professional RPM blender. And those are just for color samples to attract some attention, and it's been very well received here at this show. But what they're gonna be coming out with first off are these 2 colors. So it's gonna come in a nice real metal base here with the RPM Professional by L'Equip. And this is a nice unit here, has a variable speed control, and this little dial thing lights up. As you turn it, it lights up from slower to fastest. Also has a little push button pulse, gonna be really cool. And this is gonna be, in my opinion, the Vitamix killer. Hopefully this guy is gonna have some really good performance at a lesser price than the Vitamix. And check out this blade design. That's the unique feature of this machine right here. You can see inside this carafe, they literally got like 6 blades. There's 2 pointed downwards, so if things are on the bottom, they'll get cut up, and then they have some blades that do the beating, and then they have some blades along the top. So the amazing thing about this blender is that you could literally put one whole orange in there. It'll just kick that orange without even using a tamper or anything up and blend up that whole entire orange. Try that in a Vitamix. This one also comes with a pusher so that you can push the produce into it, or a stir stick, and that's gonna be really good. Also, it has a handle here. So when you're not using it, you can push that down, and when you're using it, you can push that up and easily push things in. Now, if you don't want that in there, that's all right, because they also have a cap that you can slowly add in and feed things in through a little hole, and that'll take the place right there. I'm really looking forward to this blender. It's supposedly gonna have the same Vitamix performance at a lesser cost, and also a good warranty to boot, and L'Equip has been in the industry for a long time. Besides the RPM Professional blender here, they also have a brand new slow juicer, and that's this one over here. This one's called the Juice Presso Juicer, and this is another vertical single auger style machine. I have gotten many inquiries on this machine. It has been currently sold in other countries, but not yet available in the United States until now. Once again, the RPM blender, and this machine will probably be available in, about 4 or 5 months, maybe even sooner. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I'll be sure to be doing some testing to compare this unit against the other vertical augers on the market. This one is really cool because it runs at 40 RPMs, and literally that's the slowest juicer in the world that I know of that's electric. Has a DC motor, a little bit louder than some of the other ones, but there's pros and cons of every machine. I'm looking forward to offering this, and you guys might want to look forward to it also. I walked this whole entire show for you guys to find the latest products so that I could share those and bring those to you, and one of the products that is right here is actually called the Vicera, and these are the ceramic knives that I choose to sell. Now, I've been through the gamut of selling all the brands of ceramic knives out there, the cheap ones and more expensive ones, and I'm bringing this in as a new product, the Vicera brand, because this is truly the best ceramic knife, bar none, and I always strive to bring you the best products at the best possible prices. So let's come into the Vicera booth, and I'll share with you why Discount Juicers is now offering the Vicera knives, or will soon be offering them. And that's particularly because these are the knives that are much stronger and harder than all the other brands out there based on my research. And I'm not just saying this because I got one of these knives last year at this same very show, and I've been using it for a year. And I know the difference. I've been using it to cut my vegetables that go into my juicer, the vegetables that go into my salads, and it's retained its edge longer, it stays sharper longer, and it also is easier to clean, and we'll explain why right now. We'll start off right here at this sign, and you can see here, this is a 250% more density than the competitors. And this is on the molecular or particle size. You can see here, these are all the particles. This is how close the particles are. You could kind of think of this as like conventional versus organic. Organic has a lot more nutrition in it than conventional produce, and that's how it is with the Vicera. The Vicera actually has more particles, more closely bound up together, so that the overall, it's a much stronger material than the competitor product. So 250% more dense. The reason for the density is because of the casting pressure. So it takes high pressure to basically a lot of poundage to press out these knives. The more pressure you have, the harder your product can be. If you have a press that's not too good, like if you're pressing juices, if your press is not too strong, you're not gonna press out all the juice. If your casting pressure when pressing the ceramic knives out are not that strong, then the product you're pressing can't be as strong either. So they use very high power presses, and check this out. This is 2.5 times the casting pressure of the leading competitor. The Vicera, they use 500 tons of pressure. Other ceramics may use 200 tons or even less. Because of the casting pressure so high, the ceramic is so strong, that leads to a better product overall. And the better product comes in this right here, in 300 times more cutting edge retention than stainless steel. So the Vicera has a 50,500 millimeters of cutting time before it would go dull, whereas the competitor ceramics is 9,300 millimeters, which is much better than even the Damascus steel at 298, or just the standard stainless steel. The reason for the ceramic knife is because most people aren't knife sharpeners. They're sitting there sharpening their knives all the time, because literally that's what you have to do when you get a steel knife. if you get a ceramic knife like me, I got my ceramic knife, I've been using it for a year, I haven't even had to sharpen it yet. But just in case you do after a year or 2 years, we're also going to be offering really soon a diamond sharpener that's made by this very company to sharpen their ceramic knives so that you'll have no problems. In addition, besides the diamond sharpener, if you don't want to sharpen them yourselves, you can send it back to the company for a nominal shipping charge. They'll sharpen your knife for free and ship it back to you. If you chip the knife for some reason, if it does chip, which this one is much less likely to chips and breakage than other ones, once again, because of the casting pressure, because this is the ultra premium ceramic knife that you want to buy. Look for these ceramic knives really soon at discountjuicers.com. I'm happy to say that these are the best ceramic knives that I've found. Now we're at the Omega booth and they got some really cool products coming out for you guys, and these are available now. Yes, they're on discountjuicers.com website right now. You are all familiar with Omega, and Omega has for a long time been making juicers. They recently expanded into blenders. They also make a food processor, but now they're making some dehydrators too. So check this out. We got a 5-tray dehydrator. This comes in all white, nice white color. Omega dehydrator. This is the model 5000 series. And with each of these dehydrators, it comes not only with the standard mesh sheets. Now on the mesh sheets, you're going to be dehydrating things like cut up tomatoes and things that are non-liquid and non-gooey. But if you want to dehydrate those guys, they also come with the non-stick sheets right here. And these come standard with each dehydrator. The Omega dehydrators come in either a 5 or a 9-tray model, and they both have adjustable thermostats, which I'll show you right now. So here is the 9-tray model, Omega, and here's the drying guide. They have different temperatures for different items. Of course, I encourage you to set your dehydrator at 105 degrees so that you will maintain the enzymes. And here's your temperature selector, and you can easily rotate that. In addition, the Omega dehydrators have a timer feature. So you can go set it from 2 hours all the way up to 26 hours, and it'll count down and then turn itself off when you're done. So the warranty on these Omega dehydrators are 10 full years, and that's the longest warranty for units that have adjustable thermostats such as these. These are going to be definitely time-proven models and good models to boot. Next, let's take a look at some other cool things at the Omega booth. Another cool thing happening at Omega is their all-new BL 400 series blenders, and you can see them right here. There's a selection of 4 different ones, and the 4 different ones have 4 different models with different controls and different price points. So this one over here is just basically a 2-speed unit, on and off, high and low, and this one has basically a 2-speed unit with a pulse switch, and this model is the variable speed unit, and this model is the variable speed with the timer. These come standard with a 64-ounce carafe, but also optionally will have a larger 84-ounce carafe as well. And these units are priced more competitively than other competitor models on the market at this time. In addition, these guys are going to have the longest warranty in the blender industry, which is 10 years. Another reason for the trade shows is that companies may bring products that they want to test market or kind of get a feeling for, and there's no other product like this on the market now, and this product may or may not be coming out in the future. I certainly hope it does come out. And what this is the Omega Oil Extractor. So this machine will allow you to basically put in something like flax seeds and make your own fresh flaxseed oil at home. Flax seeds are high in omega-3 fatty acids, which in my opinion are deficient in most Americans' diets. We're eating foods that are very rich in omega-6s, which throws off our omega-3 and 6 balance. So a product like the Omega Oil Extractor can help you include more omega-3s in your life. And how it works is you're just going to take off the top and you're going to dump the seeds in there. You have an on and an off and some adjustments. Now this one does add some heat. The heat helps the machine to extract the oil better. So it has an adjustable thermostat on here, so you can adjust it to different levels depending on what you'll be processing. This will only extract oil out of oil seeds and not other things. So you're going to put the seeds in the hopper, it's going to go in, and then basically you're going to get 2 little containers. This is basically going to filter out all the oil, has a nice sieve there on one side, and in this side you're going to get all your pressed cake. So this is mostly going to be all the fiber. So I surely hope that Omega comes out with this product real soon. I'll be waiting for it. I hope you've enjoyed that episode, learning more about some of the new products that are soon going to be available or may already be available for you guys at the discountjuicers.com website. Besides learning about all the new products, one of my favorite things about the show is getting some demo models that have been used actually at the show to demonstrate the product, and I get those at reduced prices, in which case I can then pass on the savings to you guys. So be sure to check the Discount Juicers clearance section for some previously used appliances that are going to save you some money. Once again, my name is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors.